Good day, everyone. I am Francis Bacon, and today we will be adding to mankind's ever-growing knowledge by determining whether or not this peculiar object is food. Now, before we start, let me make it clear that to come to any sort of rational scientific conclusion, you must use what I call inductive reasoning. This is not to be confused with deductive reasoning, which is all people have been using for the past millennia. I understand that Aristotle was an icon, but seriously, people, you can't reach a definite, factual conclusion by just logic alone. Yeah.
All cats have 4 legs. These dogs have 4 legs, so they must be cats.
Now! Knowledge must be built on a foundation of scientific sensory observations, which is why collecting these observations is the first step of many in the Baconian reasoning process.
Fire!
The next step in my reasoning process is to sort the observations into multiple categories, such as is a food or is not. Now, when sorting evidence, we must be sure strictly to follow definite pre-existing knowledge and make no assumptions, as human beings can be stopped from thinking rationally by what I call the 4 idols of mind. Biases can be fueled by human error, personal experiences, misinterpretation, and blindly following tradition. In this case, we are preventing the interference of these bases of sorting, based on what we already know about food. Now, one such observation we could make is that the food is edible, which it is. Another we could make is the food is greasy, which from looking at my hands and the food itself, we can tell is. However, that is not always just a food quality, so greasy. Another we could add is the caramelization that comes from cooking it, such as a color change from the normal pastel white and red to a thicker brown and black. From these, I believe that this is food, and I rest my case there.